Last round I had 300 HP and didn't die. Strange not to do the same thing here. So I used the wrong strategy is what you're saying. Where are the Wraith Forms? Well, I saw one, I couldn't afford it. Unfortunately. I think I played too safe in Act 1, probably. It'd be nice if Snecko showed you the net energy gain. Not sure how you'd calculate that exactly. How about this path? This path looks pretty rad. Pocket watch? Been a long time since I had a pocket watch. Alright, sweet. Let's do it. Compare cost to original cost. What about like all the things that change the cost of cards in the game? What about if you don't play a card? I guess I could have played dual cast and the fight would have been over. Something to consider for next time, I don't know. This line worked too. Go for the Eyes Claw Barrage. I like go for the eyes, I think. Even with the pocket watch, I think I like it. Do I still think Black Star over Calling Bell was correct? Sure. We could use a leap. We could use a charge battery. I think I slightly prefer the charge battery, again, despite the pocket watch. Pocket watch doesn't have to go off every turn for it to be good, though. Does this get tracked? I'm glad that that gets tracked. Barrage. Love and Barrage. Love and Barrage. Immobile Void. Both of these will buff themselves next turn. I could play Strike and always kill, or I could not play Strike and always kill and buff Pocket Watch stats. Fuck yeah. This is why you should never trust statistics. I'm gonna take Electrodynamics. We got Electrodynamics Pocket Watch this early. Pretty solid. Yikes. So I can play Zap here. I don't think it's needed though. I think it never kills next turn, and that we kill 2 turns from now without it. Could also play Charge Battery here. I think it's okay. Yeah, this always kills. I can play defend, but it doesn't actually gain me block unless I dex potted. No thanks. Cultist Potion, Claw Storm Aggregate. Storm any good? Probably not at the moment. A little bit too close to dying, I think. Okay, luckily only one is attacking here. And I want to draw the 3 cards. I want to hit Electrodynamics and end the fight. Gosh, how many claws could I have right now if I was picking claw? Three? Not even that much. It's a decent fight for the Cultist Potion. This potion's actually somewhat hard to get value out of. I don't think the Guardian fight's that difficult, so... 0, because I would have died. Well, I would have taken at least one of them to the grave, you know? I don't know if it's fair to say 0. Do I play this defend? I think I do. I think we don't draw quite enough block in the extra 3 cards. Gosh, on average I draw like 10 block there. I don't know if that was true, what I just said. Anyway, we're out of the fight. We took 8, that's fine. Machine Learning Blizzard Steam Barrier. Steam Barrier is okay. Probably not right before a potential Gremlin Knob, though. Please don't die. Yeah, so... apparently we need to talk about what that means. Pretty sure I played that turn wrong. Game's hard, what are you gonna do? Rip and Tear, Leap. I like Leap, I think. I just need another block card. Don't have any Frost Orbs yet. Gotta stay alive somehow. Nine plus 16 is 25, plus 6 is 31. I think I take the 1 damage, because the 1 damage almost always guarantees me that the fight ends without taking more. Unless I draw like that. In which case there are a variety of ways to take 3, but I don't think there's a way to take not 3, unless I use Dex Pot, but I'll use that in Guardian fight. Cool. Frost Orb or Self-Repair, or pretend that we can use Meteor Strike. Deck's probably strong enough to like Self-Repair over Cold Snap right now. Question mark or Hallway, now that I have a Self-Repair in the deck. Question mark can be a Relic, but it probably forces a Rest if I lose health. For the Hallway fight, we consider like a card reward plus an upgrade, maybe. Well, this can also not do that. I mean, question mark can be a ton of different things. Does Omamori factor in? It makes the question mark slightly better, but not like a huge amount better. When did I get the last rare? I got a machine learning like there or something, right? I think my rare chance is fairly low. There's like defrag though. This is more likely to have defrag than this. Plus the heal for 7, pretty huge. I just saw Meteor Strike. Yeah. Was that literally in the last? Oh, that was the last card reward. Okay. So even sooner than Well, I successfully healed for 7, and I've been offered another Cold Snap, which I think I'll go ahead and take. Not a lot of upgraded cards this act. This can be Go for the Eyes, Barrage, Charge Battery, Leap, Self-Repair, Electrodynamic. It can be every card except Cold Snap that we've added to the deck, I think. Tough choices. Probably too strong. Who's ready to smoke bomb? So 8, 6, 22, 30. Ever tire of our endless dance? Do you ever tire of our endless dance? So far I haven't seen much reason to use deck spot. Maybe this turn? I could just not use it and save it for next act. We'll discard the smoke bomb if we get another potion, I think. You're ready to smoke that bomb lead. Have fun, Otter. I did get your hint. I deciphered what you meant. It was the words that you typed. That's what you meant. Don't know how I did it. You think I could be a cryptographer? Twitch chat. Could have just played Strike, huh? Would have dealt more. The NSA would like to offer me a job. Oh, I saw that one monologue in Good Will Hunting. They can go fuck themselves. Or was that the CIA? I don't know. I forget. I think the coolest cryptographer in media that I know of personally is from Cryptonomicon by Neil Stephenson, I think, right? I think so. That book has some really cool characters. Certainly doesn't have the most thrilling plot or anything, but has some cool characters. Rainbow gives me a Dark Orb. Also deals 24 AoE damage a decent amount of the time. Sort of into that. Those are two things that I like. Buffer is okay. Did I like Snow Crash? No, I haven't read any of the other books. I tried to read one of them and didn't get through it. Hey, little hobbit. Should probably read it. I've been looking for good books to read, and I bet I would enjoy it. I'm reading Gone Girl at the moment, but I'm not up to the part where it gets really unsettling yet, I don't think. At least I hope not, because I'm not unsettled yet, so if I am up to the part where it's really unsettling, I'm clearly doing it wrong. Rainbow, Thunder Strike into Buffer. I want to get unsettled. I think my favorite book reading experience ever was reading The Exorcist, which is obviously like a famous horror movie, but the movie is based on a book, and the book is like more psychological in its terror. The like basic thesis of the book is that there's someone who thinks that they are possessed by a demon, and a large amount of the book is spent dealing with trying to work out if there's an actual like religious demon in there, or if it's just like humans can get fucking weird ideas in their brain and just like it's possible you will wake up one day and think there's a demon in your body and start doing fucking bizarre stuff. And the idea that the latter could be true just freaked the shit out of me. It was like the scariest thing I can think of is waking up one day and not understanding who I am. Losing control of what happens to my body and stuff. Hey, Relrex. So we have a choker over a coffee dripper. I thought about the coffee dripper, but it seemed a little optimistic with only the self-repair. Our deck doesn't have incredible output other than the electrodynamics. You have 403 gold and a bunch of Omamori charges, so taking a lot of question marks in this act seems pretty reasonable. We've got an anchor, which makes apparitions better because it's harder for us to just get one shot on turn 1. We also have a self-repair that makes apparitions better. So probably we're trying to almost maximize question marks, which looks like it means going this way because we probably want to get a store early. That's a good number of events, and then we can decide if we want the super elite at the end of the act too. I'm into that. Just draw the cards here, don't need to play a barrage. Maybe I should smoke bomb this. This fight sort of sucks. After you play self-repair, if you smoke bomb, you still heal the health. Chat drafts are certainly traumatic. I think it's hard to compare them to anything else, though. Compile driver got better when we picked up Rainbow, but probably still isn't very good. There's a Ball Lightning Plus, which I don't mind. Especially with Electrodynamics, the Lightning Orb's a little bit better. Still no focus. I guess I'm a bit concerned, actually, that if we only go to question marks this act, we just don't get enough card rewards to pick up like a defragment or whatever. Little bit concerned. Compile driver goes a bit down in value because we're never going to infinite in this run with a choker. I'm okay with a skip. There is definitely an orange pellets for sale here. So it's 328, 403 with a card remove. We go orange pellets. Oddly smooth stone, which is good because most of our block is coming from block cards still, and then just card remove a strike. That was pretty painless. Super easy way to spend 400 gold profitably. Still need focus though. Oh damn. Maybe we don't need focus. Maybe we're good. I think orange pellets significantly reduces the need for apparitions. You never like need apparitions, but also now we can cleanse vulnerable against the heart, and we can like play biased cog on turn 1, which are both things that make apparition less exciting. I'm just wondering if I like start going to hallway fights here actually. I got Strikes Defends is I think the best question mark we could have gotten. I think it was always better than apparitions. I still have a self-repair. And I'm just looking for focus, and it's definitely easier to find focus in fights than question marks. I'm into it, let's do it. Yeah, it's very hard to get the really good events in Slay the Spire. Cameron. You just have to, like, be incredibly lucky, I guess. So maybe try that next time, I don't know. I'm going to be able to cleanse debuffs. Getting rid of frails, pretty nice there. I probably focused more on getting rid of frail than I needed to. 2 uncommons, but not the ones we wanted. Don't need a turbo with choker, I don't think. Melter and auto shields. Auto shields is okay still. I feel like you sort of have to assume that auto shields is going to get bad at some point though. Melter seems not so great. Yeah, ironically it would have been good in the fight we just fought, but we just finished fighting it, so... Loop ruins auto shields always. Loop doesn't play super well with auto shields, that's definitely true. Do I play these other cards? I don't have any focus. I sort of need to be playing more than 3 cards a turn because none of my cards do anything. That one does something. Dark Orb deck that doesn't know it yet. Could be. Gotta work out some way to deal damage. Electrodynamics does okay, but it's not gonna kill bosses for us, I don't think. There it is. That's the one. Yeah, we take defrag over genetic algorithm here for sure. And then we go to an elite fight, I think. Was there another claw? I didn't even see it. But people in chat are saying claw, so I wonder if there was. I do definitely have a certain blindness towards cards which are terrible and will not help us in any way at this point in the run. I do tend not to register that they exist sometimes. hits for 30, and then dual cast hits for 20, and then barrage hits for 12 as well. That death scream, that is gratuitous. That is just too much. I might like a cool-headed at this point in the run. The guy called Max. Thanks for that 6 months, Agbomusho to you too. Dripper would definitely have been just fine so far, yeah. I mean, it's hard to predict that Act 2 is gonna go this well. There's so much luck involved in how well Act 2 goes. So I can choose between going this way, taking 2 elites, including the super elite, gives me flexibility in my pathing for Act 3. Or this way, gives me 2 campfires, basically. 1 less elite fight. I think I'm strong enough to go right. Not much reason for an energy potion that I can think of. You hate Joker. Well, the reason we're ending most turns with extra energy is Pocket Watch. It's nothing to do with Joker. Victoria's Shade, thanks for the 3 months. Agbomusho to you as well. Would I rather wear a pocket watch or a choker IRL? Probably a pocket watch. Darkness plus. Okay. That card deals a lot of damage, sure. And I think Essence of Steel beats out Blessing of the Forge right now. We have orange palettes against Collector, so that fight isn't actually too scary. Bottled Tornado hits Defrag or Electrodynamics. You can also skip. I think I'm okay with Sapphire Key here. I have an Anchor turn 1. The reason I'm not really that keen on bottling either of these powers is that I want to be able to draw power turn 2 for orange pellets in the heart fight. Maybe that's dumb. That's sort of dumb. Sapphire Key lets me pick up any of the really broken relics in Act 3 as well, though. Bottling Defrag Plus is okay. Electrodynamics is, like, alright, but starts to be actually bad later. Not great in the boss fights. Defrag's okay. It's not like I'm bottling an Echo Form or a Biased Cog, though. I gotta just take the Sapphire Key. This run is so done if we ever find Biased Cog. Maybe. We're doing alright. Definitely doing alright. There isn't a kill here, is there? Defrag, go for the eyes, cool-headed. So I can cool-headed. I'm cool-headed now. There is a kill here. Ooh, I don't get to self-repair though. That's fine. Recursion with a dark orb all of a sudden. It's a bit slow usually. I have 2 dark orbs. I have 2 focus. I think it's too slow. Become cursed with shame. Symbiotic virus is pretty sweet. Do I want to take 5 to draw 3 cards next turn? Yeah. There's so much incredibly good stuff to hit. Why are the death screams sounding so weird to me tonight? Must be the like 3 AM. It's gotta be the reason. Chill is okay. I really need a capacitor now. I don't think I want Storm with these dark orbs. Not convinced I want a second self-repair. 1 seems to be doing okay. I don't know, Chill's pretty good. So many uncommons, just not getting the right ones. I could upgrade a Storm. I could totally upgrade a Storm. Let's just do that. That seems fine. Deal 21 damage? Excuse me? Defrag is comparable to Biased Cog at any stage of the game? Excuse me? Could you tell me more about the difference between the number 1 and the number 4? Dual cast and go for the eyes self-repair, I think. Jorbs wins! No, don't need these. Max HP Book of Stabbing. I am a little bit afraid. A teensy bit spooked. I want a Power Potion turn 1. Sort of gross to Power Potion turn 1 because it turns off Pocket Watch, I think. Cold Snap, then Rainbow. Pretty much any time you play a run of Slay the Spire, you have the ability to get an artifact charge. At which point, Biased Cog, the debuff can be blocked. It's very uncommon to have a run where you have no ability to get one artifact charge before the hard fight. Shit. Also shit. I'm getting stabbed and it's scary. Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that too. We're good. Force field's all right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm a little bit less excited about upgrading before Collector Fight now, but I think we still do it. This card's just too good. Yeah, beat it. I'm doing alright. So Biased Cog applies a debuff to you, Inspiring Milk, and you can block debuffs. So if you're using Biased Cog without blocking the debuffs from it, it's probably pretty... well, it's honestly still really good, but it's probably significantly worse than it should be. Whereas if I click on Biased Cog here, in turn 1 of the boss fight, do you really use Biased Cog in turn 1 of the boss fight? Yes, because I go Storm, Biased Cog, go for the eyes, defend, and the debuff is gone. But how did you do that? I don't understand. That is the normal drawing Biased Cog experience. I'm not gonna play self-repair yet because I want to remove my debuffs with it later. stoner boss lounging around in bathrobe. I can see it. I guess I can see it. Having not had Pocket Watch for a while, I had forgotten the why did Jorbs play in a way that was good for Pocket Watch questions. Cards drawn 195 per turn 2 per combat 9. What a fucking reasonable relic. That's just sensible right there. That's good, honest work if I've ever seen any. I'd probably take creative AI with a storm. Seems like. And Sozu's alright. Sozu's okay. Yeah, I think Sozu's okay. For more energy. We just got a creative AI, so that seems not true. Let's go this way. Unfortunate about the self-repair there. Just wondering if I take a cold snap. It's probably okay. I really want a glacier though. Sky Blazer. Jorbs plus morning. Gotcha. Take one, I think. Did I not see any claws yet? Yeah, that's probably right. Something like that. Sounds correct. Mind Bloom, one time. Thank you. We got it one time. Probably just taking the fight. The gold's pretty appealing. You got gold from the fight too, though, and also a rare relic. Gosh, that gold is pretty good. I think it's gold here with one Omamori stack. Now there's not much reason to be going to question marks anymore. Look at this though. Immediately normality kills me. I would I would have played the turn identically without it, but still. Still. I guess I could kill this turn. Let's do that, and then we almost always draw self-repair still. I think none of these upgrades do much. Like force field's okay. Cool-headed might be okay, but I think it's sensible to recall here so that I can upgrade anything that buffs my orbs, basically. I don't have any upgrades that buff orbs at the moment. I don't have a reinforced body, right? So I have 1,283 gold. And I can probably spend it all at this store if I decide I want to. Maybe not quite, but I think that Tori, Glacier, card remove happen. I guess I can't get potions, and I don't have a use for Chemex, so there isn't actually that much in the store for me. Static Discharge is pretty good, if I want it. Especially with Tori. Just need a little bit more orb stuff, a little bit more focus. Sometimes the creative AI will give it to us, but other times it won't. No potion. That is correct. What is Sozu? Baby, don't hurt me. I wonder if I'm about to die. Ooh, Capacitor's a nice hit. This is my first attack of the combat. Sort of weird. There's just not really any reason to draw 3 extra cards next turn because of the 2 heat sinks, right? Is this kind of a scaling deck without reliable scaling? You have the 1 defragment. But yeah, for the most part, I think that's a fair thing to say. Whoops. Gosh, I thought this turn would go better than it did. Easy game. Decent pickup. I still didn't upgrade Storm, huh? Oh, I did upgrade Storm. Okay. Fine then. I could go to the campfire. I just took a bunch of damage. Sometimes against Reptiments where I don't draw Electrodynamics in the first 13 cards. Pretty regularly, actually. And then I might be in the vicinity of outright dead. If I went to the campfire, I guess I would... I don't know. I don't know what I'd do. I think I like pushing for more. It's like I just lost a silent run where we just didn't try to get stronger enough in the moments where we were pretty strong. Don't want to repeat that mistake. Memory, I don't know. What sorts of things do you usually watch? It's interesting. I guess I'm pretty good friends with someone who streams PUBG mostly. So maybe it was through there. CSGO only. Could be the PUBG connection, that's the closest I can think of. PUBG. So we take 1 here, it's okay. Oh, that was my Akabeko. Whoops. How's Akabeko doing? Oh, it doesn't track it for me. How will I know if it was good or not? Am I meant to take damage to put creative AI in play here? Feels a bit like I might be. It's 9 damage though. It's quite a lot. Just need more focus. Draws me more cards next turn as well. Is there a command to randomly output another command? Quote sort of does that, but it's quotes instead of commands. There isn't one that randomly outputs any command, I don't think. So far the creative AI has been making me lightning orbs because of the storm, which I'm not sure I actually like very much. Hey, Dreamy Pants. Hey, level 1 Bidoof. So I got self-repair in play. Get a happy flower and a loop or a reinforced body. Both very good. I have a dexterity potion. I wonder if the reinforced body is actually better here. It lets Pocket Watch proc very easily. I have 5 energy and a dex potion. I have an oddly smooth stone as well. The loop is great, but I think I want to rest now, so it's hard to upgrade it. I did just choose not to buy Chemex, which is unfortunate. I could have bought Chemex in that store just on the off chance I saw a multicast or a reinforced body. Seems like a lot of gold to spend on that though. I don't know. Loop gets better if you have focus. Focus gets better if you have loop. I don't really have either. But I do have to win somehow. I think it's probably time to take loop. Go for that exponential scaling from powers. Shit. I don't think I can spend 10 health on this. There isn't really much that I want anyway. Wonder if I take blind over Master of Strategy. $243 cards drawn. I already got Mind Bloom. I heal 9 per fight. Let's go this way. Only taking 1. I think I need to draw the cards. These two don't seem that important in this fight anyway. I'm just gonna like get my defragment and get my electrodynamics in 1. Shit. Unlucky. Hey, Lammer. I think Twitch has been trying a thing where it recommends streamers in more places as well. Maybe that's going on with my stream right now. I don't know, I didn't do anything different. Hologram hits Glacier, it hits Blind, which is pretty important. Go for the eyes, which is sort of the same as Blind. Mostly hitting Glacier seems like the big thing with this card, but it might be a strong enough effect to be worth grabbing. Brother recommended me. Good. I approve. You're just here for mini Jorbs? I don't blame you. Mini Jorbs has a certain mystery around him that I think I lack as a person, but we round each other out, you know? I'm far too approachable. I have to watch out for these just killing me next turn. Just here because you saw me being rad with Caleb. Yeah, jumping on stream with Caleb was super fun. So I missed Electrodynamics, and turns out my deck doesn't do anything. Quite unlucky. We get to go Barrage though. Barrage and then something else. I'm not entirely sure what the other thing is. LSV guest stream was also super sweet. Just go Leap, Defend, Hologram, Leap. That just full block? That might just full block. Could go Leap, Hologram, Glacier. In which case I have... That's actually a less block. 10, 29, 33, 37. I'll take 1. One's not so bad. Or I can go Leap, Hologram, Glacier, in which case Glacier blocks for 8, 18, 22. This evokes for 27, 31. I'll take more. So we want the line without the Glacier. Probably I could have played Charge Battery there. Helm Fried! Thanks very much for the 3 months. On promo show to you too. Probably could have played Charge Battery, but I don't think it really made any difference. Like I just passed the next turn, right? So probably not a huge deal. Just want to get myself preparing to play before I end the fight. Okay. We are in Act 3 of Slay the Spire, Lammer, which means we are battling weird shit. The game starts out somewhat understandable and then gets progressively weirder, quite deliberately. And I think they pulled it off. Yeah, I don't know. I don't entirely know what most of the stuff in Act 3 is. Devs were very creative with whatever the enemies are. I don't know. Barrage plus, recursion plus, or self-repair. Nah. Didn't show your sub. Sometimes refreshing fixes that for me when it happens to me. But thank you for the sub anyway. I'll believe that it happened either way. So here we can use pallets, right? We can go self-repair, strike, force field, hologram, force fields. That exact lethal blocks. I haven't been very impressed with this storm. Maybe it's doing more than I realize. But I was sort of like thinking it would be very good. And then I think maybe shortly after I thought that it was very good, I picked up some more frost orbs and dark orbs, and all of a sudden I didn't really want lightning orbs all that much. Plus I never really got focus. So like maybe it's not really its fault. I don't think it's being great here. Show pocket watch stats. We're at 267 cards drawn. We're getting fewer and fewer cards per turn as we go deeper into the run, just because I'm having more and more reasons to play more than 3 cards. Ooh, okay. That justifies the slog through the 3 hallway fights instead of taking an event. Grabbing another defrag is absolutely huge here. And I think we also gained a bunch of health, so we're only missing 20 now, which probably lets us get away with a loop upgrade, I think. Is there nothing else in the game that draws that amount of cards? Snecko Eye. Snecko Eye would probably draw about that many cards. Snecko Eye draws 2 per turn, and this has been drawing 1.8 per turn. Is this the Hope Awakened one? Doesn't show up stat. We don't actually have that many powers, believe it or not. I would prefer Time Eater to Awakened one, but we don't have that many powers. Tori is working right now. Can grab a loop. Playing Electrodynamics is very brave, I feel. You can mouse over relics if you're on desktop and you want to know what they are. It's 27. Should just scale out of control with the creative AIs now. Turns way worse than I thought was even possible, to be totally honest. Unless like double storm electrodynamics just kills. I think it probably does. Oh my god, that seemed unfair. Okay, we hit the storm scaling. We got time meter. I think in this fight I don't play storm. I'm like almost certain that I don't play storm here. Just play the stuff that helps me block. Taking 6. It's okay. We want to get that other defrag in play. Ooh, biased cognition. So I have 4 cards here. Go. I have to play a skill and an attack. So 1, 2, 3. And this can be my skill. And that removes the debuff from the bias cognition, so we just have a bunch of focus now. Fight is over. Just channel any damage at some point. This one will do. Having a hard time telling if ice cream would be good or do absolutely nothing. If I'd taken the reinforced body, it would be good. The problem with it is I don't have anything to spend energy on. Why am I not in bed? It's almost bedtime, I think. We're getting there. Pocket Watch is drawing so many cards. True. If we can scale like that against the heart, I think we do okay if we go into the fight with nearly full health, but it's going to be difficult to go into the fight with nearly full health. I have 855 gold for the store to get some help. The stats on Pocket Watch are from a mod, yeah. Not sure there's gonna be that much stuff to buy. Sort of sucks that we can't buy potions. Makes it a bit harder. Flower is not on the right number, is it? What do I want it to be on? Probably 1. Maybe 0 is actually right. Turn 3 is probably going to be the turn where we have the most ability to spend energy. Yeah, I think 0 is actually right. Just need a biased cognition in the store. Not too much to ask. I do have Tori. Tori helps quite a bit against the heart. I'll take a buffer too. If I had to settle for a buffer. Force Field might be worth 7 health. Especially now that I have Hologram, making the biggest block card I can get back better is a bigger deal than before. I have Meal Ticket. Well, that makes it easier. Okay, consume. Consume's alright. Any reason for Spoon? I think it just makes it so Slimed doesn't exhaust. And grab Consume. Bronze Scales. Art of War. I don't know if thinking ahead makes my deck better. I think it might not. Might just be card remove and leave. Like slightly more worried about the elite fight than the heart fight right now. Maybe I need a static discharge for the elite fight. Tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. This makes my elite fight better. Right? Right? Not sure it does. Shit. I don't know. Buy out the potions. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Can't do it. It's certainly a turn 1. Pretty sure I have to go ahead and take the damage. It's 23, but I need to draw the cards. This turn sucks too. Shit. Yeah, I mean, I think we just took too much damage. Not much I can do about that. Unfortunately. Don't think any of these cards help. Maybe loop. Too bad I don't have static discharge in play. I need a pentagraph. Pentagraph and then some. I'm sure there's a kill here somewhere. Maybe I needed another self-repair. I was offered one. Hologram gets dual cast, goes self-repair. 10, 30, 5, 50. There's actually not a kill here. It's disgusting. Maybe there's just full block with force field though. Yeah, I think they're just full block with force field. That's okay then. Go for the eyes to turn. Force field, hologram, force field. That's 4 cards already. Capacitor, glacier. Wait a second. Am I sure I can kill this? I only have to deal 56. Self-repair, static discharge. It's already 30. I need 36 more. I need 21 more. Am I 1 short? Glacier first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Happy Flowers at 2? Guess that's what it's at. I'm not gonna mess with that right now. Blue candle, not quite what I was thinking. Probably have to take hologram. 28 health, 30 health. Not impossible. Turn 1 creative AI. We gotta stay alive to start this fight, so I think creative AI loop glacier is just fine. Could also play Storm to put a Frost Orb in front, but I have no focus anyway. I don't think it's worth. I'll leave the Lightning Orb stuff for later in the fight. Is there no attack in my hand? There's no attack in my hand. Oof. Lemmer! Thanks for the 300 bits. I'm gonna do my best. A pretty good draw. I think we took no damage at the start of the fight, actually. Trying to work out how to play this turn. Leap, static discharge, darkness, consume, force field, blind. Is that my line? It feels like it doesn't take no damage, but also doesn't take much. No attack. Maybe I don't care about that other Frost Orb. I sort of do. Playing Consume and putting 2 Frost Orbs out seems like a pretty good plan here. It comes down to Biased Cognition, I think. Hey, Victorious Shade. Thanks for the $5 donation. I'm gonna do my best. Cool-Headed can like draw Void and actually be ruinous here. You want to be very careful about Cool-Headed. I think the turn's fine though. Just go like Leap. Blind. Honestly, I could go Force Field here and pass instead of taking the focus. I guess I'm not playing Static Discharge either way. Take 5? Not the end of the world. Please have a skill and an attack. Defend, Capacitor, Barrage. Obviously has to happen. And then Dual Cast has to happen. Capacitor is a good card. I guess I could play Creative AI instead of Capacitor. It seems sort of insane though. All of a sudden you're only hitting for 33. I'm not afraid of you anymore. I think I'd play Creative AI. I think I actually play Creative AI instead of Dual Cast. It seems insane. But I need it, right? I need to scale. And I'm not dead. Defragment immediately. Pretty rad. I can go defrag, and hologram a glacier. Try to stay alive. I might as well play heat sinks. Well, I can't. But heat sink seems important though. Maybe I can't play like Glacier. Maybe I need to play Blind twice. I can go heat sinks, defrag, hologram blind, hologram blind. I don't play the other defrag in this line though. But weakening the heart for the next cycle of attacks seems pretty huge. I could go defrag, hologram consume. The heart doesn't cleanse debuffs, it just cleanses negative strength. Hey Erasmus. I could go... Instead of Glacier, I could grab Cool-Headed. I lose 1 Frost Orb, but I get the Heat Sinks in play. That might be it. Let's pull the pen out. So my lines are... Defrag... Defrag... That, I think, always happens. And then my options are with the other 3 energy. Heat sinks. Hollow. Full-headed is 1. I can go Hollow Glacier. I can go Hollow times 2, Blind times 2. Those are my options, basically. I could also, in the Hollow times 2, Blind times 2 line, I could play the Defect Plus, but not the unupgraded one. Oh, I guess one more is Hollow Consume. Let's look at how much block these all make next turn. So I'm gonna have 2 7 Focus Frost Orbs at minimum. This would be making 35 to start. I'm only getting attacked for 45, right? Or is it 60? This is something I should really know by now. Since it's not weak, it's gonna be 60, right? Hollow Glacier gives me 4 Frost Orbs, so this one makes me 42. This one only makes me 28, but the attack is only going to be 45. We'll say minus 15, which means that it's effectively 43, actually. And this one makes me, all the orbs are 9s, so it makes me 36. And it gives me 2 focus for the rest of the run, which is pretty good. So this one makes the least block, but it's also got the heat sinks. Heat sinks is pretty important to note. Also, if I get attacked for 60, I only have to block for like 40 against that, because I have Tori still. Could also put a Static Discharge in play, quite likely. None of the lines are preserving Pocket Watch, unfortunately. But most of my hands next turn make some sort of block. Do I block for enough? Defrag, heat sinks, hollow, cool-headed. Yeah, I don't take damage from the Beat of Death this turn. Feels like the heat sinks is really important. I think the heat sinks is too important not to play. Ooh, I could go Hollow Blind instead of Hollow Cool-Headed. That's better next turn. Whew. Defrag, heat sinks, hollow blind. It was really tough to pick between these. I shouldn't have taken hologram because it makes the run too hard to play. My mistake. I'll never do that again. Oh, what about, like... How much does losing that one defrag cost me? It's 5 block. What about defrag heat sinks? Hollow... Cool-headed hollow blind. Defrag heat sinks. Hollow blind, hollow blind. That loses me 4 blocks, so it's only 24. Just trying to work out how to get heat sinks and play for the lowest cost, basically. So I think getting heat sinks in play is a really big deal. And then also I have to work out when I play heat sinks, because like if I play heat sinks and I draw into defragment plus or something, all of the math I just did doesn't work anymore. But I think I like that happening. I guess I can actually go heat sinks defrag here and pocket watch. Oh my lord. How much does that block for? That blocks for only 28, but I'd get 3 more cards next turn. Cold Snap would be worth... Assuming I got defrag and Cold Snap would be worth 8 block. Well, it's 6 between the both of them. These are 9 each. 15, 24. It's not quite enough. What about only defrag Hollow Glacier? Here's a different one. No, the heat sinks has to go and play there. It draws like just as many cards as the pocket watch, basically. Go heat sinks, defrag. Burn. It's fine. Defrag. Wound, also a good one to draw. Okay, don't draw that next turn now. So having seen all of these draws, now my next hand, if I end turn now, will be out of those 8 cards, which means actually that I always draw all of them if I want to. And I will start with 28 block. And I can play Defragment, Cold Snap, Defend if I want. Which will give me another... I start at 28, 26... 33, 42. So that's enough if it's either attack. I think I just end turn. I think I just end turn. Drawing the statuses there was like weirdly incredibly good for me, because now I know that they're not on my next hand. So no defragment yet, but I drew both defends and this Cold Snap. So 28 goes to 37, goes to 46, goes to full block. Let's try to draw the defragment. I like getting machine learning in play. Defragment. 27, 35. (27 plus 17 is 44. It'd be sort of nice to play Static Discharge here so that I, like, redraw. I can take 1 damage, right? With Tori. Right now I'm at 44. If I played Static Discharge and go for the eyes, I take 7. That's not good. So it'd have to be, like, Static Discharge Pass or Static Discharge Defend. I just don't want to shuffle these cards into my next draw pile because they're not very good cards. I could take the Defend again. The Defend is fine. Okay, holy shit. This turn we're starting with 45 block, getting attacked for 60. But now it feels like we're starting to get strong enough that not only are we staying alive, but we're also dealing some damage while we do, which is a really good place to be. And we're going to get through the artifact charges and actually weaken this enemy as well. So we'll be sticking around pretty healthy for a little while here, I think. Is it time for Storm? What's left in the deck? Where'd all the blinds go? I reshuffle without them? Oh, there's only one, right? But I was gonna recur it twice. I think I want to play blind here with this hologram. Consumes okay. It's not incredible, but it's definitely okay. Electrodynamics uses, I think, slightly too many orb slots for offense at the moment. If I get a Glacier as well, all of a sudden the blind seems like a waste of time. Definitely Static Discharge, probably twice. So I have a lot of Static Discharge in play. So I'm gonna keep an eye on. Gotta start thinking about how to deal damage now. I do need to block next turn, but with Tori and these Static Discharges, I can convert all of the orbs into lightning orbs if I want. I don't think it will deal enough damage to kill immediately. Storm still isn't in play. I like Go for the Eyes hologram, Go for the Eyes, I think. I think I like Creative AI number 3? Number 3. I don't know. There's definitely some offensive orb channeling I could do, isn't there? Could just play the electrodynamics and nothing else. These would start making 18 block, there'd be another 27 there. I'm getting attacked for 90. But when I get hit, I'm gonna take 1. And channel another 24. So 27, well, they evoke basically, and I start with 45 plus 36 is 77. So any draw that doesn't have no block in it would be fine if I played Electrodynamics here. I could also play Rainbow, sort of like Electrodynamics, but like a little bit less committal, I want to say. Let's try that. I feel like the problem with this is that it doesn't make it possible to kill in 3 turns. It doesn't deal as much damage, but okay. Here's an Echo form. There's another capacitor, another loop. Doesn't really look like I need the Echo form. I think we just win here. Am I already full blocking? It's only 45, 51. Which is actually a pretty good number to be blocking for. 49, 48. 48 works too, right? Take 1. Take 1 and channel 3 lightning orbs and deal a trillion damage-ish. To have an Echo form in play. It's gonna be 120 next time. I think I want to keep these Frost Orbs. I'm thinking maybe double consume. I could end on Storm. Let's start with double consume. Play another creative AI. And end on Storm. So now when I play powers, it's going to channel lightning orbs, which is just fine. 51's not a problem. I'm going to play a couple of these. One more of these. And one of these. Anything else? That should be it. Could grab a barrage, because why not? Whew. Enough block. Chat, what if I guess I put buffer in play in case I don't draw a block card next turn? Weird. Doesn't even matter, my orbs that are already in play win, I think. Plus I can just end turn twice. Alright, that was a pretty sweet win. It looked like it was going to be close after the Act 4 Elite fight, but Tori was enough. GG has been called. GG, everyone. Was it really my win, or was it Twitch chat's win? I don't know, it's hard to say. This win was all thanks to chat? Apparently it was all thanks to chat.